Gachiakuta, a manga and soon-to-be anime published on Shonen Jump, and today I'll be explaining its world and power system. To start off, the world of Gachiakuta is separated into two. The Sphere, which is a floating island in the world sky, where people from the past decided to live and gained the name Spirites. Their civilization would even be separated into sections like the upper class with the rich and wealthy, and the slums having those who are descendants of criminals or people who are just poor. Something that's interesting is that instead of criminals being sentenced to prison in this world, is actually that they are sentenced to being thrown off the island to the ground. The ground is the other part of the world. It is surrounded with monsters called trash beasts. Monsters created from the trash of those from the island being thrown to the ground and fusing with thought. What is thought, you ask? Well, it's like the energy source of this world. The more thoughts that are built up equals the more energy there is. Not only does this energy being fused with trash leads to the creation of those trash beasts, but it also leads to the creation of vital instruments. And vital instruments are the main power source of Gachiakuta. They are objects that are cherished by individuals, leading to them being imbued with thought. These objects are wielded by givers, who are just people who live on the ground. Also, the longer a giver gives their object thought and care, the stronger its quality will be as a vital instrument. In this case, better quality equals a stronger instrument. And you must be thinking,
that's good and all, but what about the powers? How do givers even know what the object's abilities are?
well, to answer that in simple terms, since a giver has spent so much time with the object, they have full understanding of its abilities. And based on the object's abilities, we can determine what type of vital instrument a giver has. When a person likes to use their object a lot, it becomes an attacker vital instrument, having stronger offensive abilities. While someone who wants their object to not be damaged and last, their object becomes a defender vital instrument, having non-offensive abilities. There is also a rare type of vital instrument which is formed through a vital instrument being passed on to others, being built up on the thought of multiple people over time, leading to a succession vital instrument. These weapons are extremely powerful. Some examples of their strength are the Watchman series, the oldest vital instruments with practically infinite amounts of thought. They have so much thought that only someone who has been through a traumatic tragedy can wield these instruments. If a regular person manages to get their hands on one of these instruments and decide to use it, they will go insane. The amount of thought is so excessive that it feels like it's eating away at the brain. And with all of that, this is everything we know of right now about Gachiakuta's world and power system. If you want more content about Gachiakuta, just like, comment, and subscribe.